In next week's film, A Scandalous Murder, John le Carre's A Murder of Quality, next Wednesday at 8.
Drama for the new season on TVS. Meet the Larkin family in H.E. Bates' The Darling Buds of May.
Was it something I said?
Gloriously happy, until...
I'm from the Office of the Inspector of Taxes. Inspector of what?
But there are ways of keeping the tax man at bay.
Tell you what, why don't you get Mariette to take you up the woods and hear the nightingales?
Well, perfect.
The Darling Buds of May, Sunday at 7:45 on TVS.
They were in a land that time had forgotten. A place like nowhere on earth.
Isn't it beautiful?
What they saw, they would remember for the rest of their lives.
How much longer have we got?
Only 4 more days.
But time would always be against them.
I just don't want to go back. I wish Paul could have seen this.
The Australian Tourist Commission, in association with Qantas Airways, present Australia. It has to be seen to be believed. Now shown.
Tone Grove, flooring grade chipboard, $4.99 at B&Q.
B&Q. Price is so low, you just have to tell somebody.
It's a telephone and it's an answer phone. It's the Amstrad fax with £100 off if you trade in a telephone or an answer phone.
For those who like their tea to taste like tea, finding the word decaffeinated might be somewhat disconcerting. But when you gently decaffeinate your tea within hours of picking it, then getting a modern cup of tea to taste like a proper one...
Look, silly. Lyons.
Well, it isn't hard to swallow at all. Lyons decaffeinated tea. Keep the flavor, keep the taste.
Mini Kievs!
Aye!
Mini Kievs?
Penalty!
Mini Kievs! Mini Kievs!
Serve up that tender turkey breast filled with a delicious cheese and herb sauce, and they'll drop whatever they're doing. The Mini Kievs from Bernard Matthews.
Duplo, imagination growing up. Now on video, Walt Disney's classic, The Rescuers. Fun the whole family will enjoy again and again. Take The Rescuers home forever from Walt Disney Home Video.
Cut up to 50% off flights around Australia when you fly down under with us.
The lawyers are back on TVS.
I can only assume you've thought this through.
I have to do this. Will you come back? I don't know.
I don't want to play house. I want to get married.
He's scared. He needs some comfort.
It's happening too fast.
The objection is overruled.
A rash moment to regret. LA Law, tomorrow at 9.
There's Late Night Horror in Salem's Lot tonight at 12:15. Now on TVS, it's time for the news at 10.
Kurdish refugees are said to face catastrophe. President Bush says, blame Saddam, we're not going in. Mrs. Thatcher says, we've helped before, we must help now. Mr. Heseltine charge-caps Labour and Tory councils. And Graham Greene, a voice of his age, is dead. Good evening. Hundreds of thousands of Kurdish refugees escaping from President Saddam Hussein's forces in northern Iraq are trapped tonight on the country's northern border. One report from France says there are as many as 2 million. Turkey says it won't let any more in. The refugees face both the Iraqi troops and death from exposure and starvation in the mountains. Turkey says it wants help, medicines, food and shelters. Iraqi army helicopters have been attacking the refugees' escape routes to Turkey, Iran and Syria. Tonight, Iraq said the Kurdish rebellion was now over. It had recaptured the town of Suleimania from the Kurds, the last one they were still holding. The Iraqi leadership appealed to all refugees to return home.
The people are fleeing for their lives, and the scale of this